Assetto Corsa is a sim racing video game developed by the Italian video game developer Kunos Simulazioni. It is designed with an emphasis on realistic racing experience with support for extensive customization and modability. The game was first released through the Steam's Early Access program on November 8, 2013, while the final version of the game was released on December 19, 2014. 505 Games announced on June 3, 2015 that it would be bringing the game to Xbox One and PlayStation 4 in 2016. Development: Kunos Simulazioni built Assetto Corsa on the experience acquired with the development of Netcar Pro and Ferrari Virtual Academy. Kunos Simulazioni acquired practical knowledge working closely to Real Motorsport as their R&D office is located on Vallelunga circuit. The game includes renditions of international circuits, global car brands, racing prototypes, historic cars, single-seaters and iconic cars. Assetto Corsa started development in 2010 with a driving school project for Automobile Club d'Italia. In 2011, Kunos moved to developing the game in Unity engine, however, due to constraints of external integrability not being modding-friendly, and due to long loading times, they decided to leave it. Eventually, they ended with building a completely in-house engine at the end of 2011. The game is coded in multiple programming languages. C++ is used for the simulation part, and Go for multiplayer and networking. User interface and launcher core is coded in C, but the interface itself in HTML to allow users to create interface modifications. Python can be used for developing plugins for retrieving simulation data in real time. APIs used are DirectX 11 for graphics, FMOD for sound and ODE for collision detection and rigid body physics. Demo The Assetto Corsa technology preview was a playable benchmark that was released on February 22, 2013. It offered one car, Lotus Elise SC, and one track, Auto Romo dell'Umbria in Magen, Italy, as well as two playing modes, Free Practice and Time Attack. The preview's main purpose was to allow users to get their first taste of the engine, test it, and report back feedback. The preview required a player to own a Netcar Pro license. Early Access The game was released through the Steam's Early Access program on November 8, 2013. This service allows developers to release a functional but yet incomplete product, such as beta versions, to allow users to buy the title and help provide funding, testing and feedback towards the final production. As part of the Early Access program, starting by the first release, an update with new cars, tracks and features was available around every 2 weeks, adding new contents and improving the existing ones. Release The release candidate, a feature-complete version of the game, was released on October 15, 2014. The final version, following general bug fixing and performance optimizations, was released on December 19, 2014. After the official release, the game continues to receive free updates, new features and paid DLC such as new cars and tracks. In May 2015, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version of the game was announced. It is set to be released in 2016 and published by 505 Games. Reception: Assetto Corsa was initially well received by some in the sim racing community, with general acclaim for the accessible handling, choice of road cars and the meticulous reproduction of the visual models. Praise was also given to the driving model in general, photo mode and beautiful visuals. Another much appreciated feature was the constant development of the game and the attention to the feedback from the users. The consensus was not entirely one-sided, however, with a part of sim racing community being disappointed with the compromises on features. Kunos has also stated that due to engine limitations and demographic, the game will never support features such as wet weather conditions and night racing. Other features such as offline pit stops and AI tuned for multiclass racing are not scheduled for upcoming patches but have not been ruled out, as the game continues to receive new features and patches, offline pit stops being currently planned to be released within the end of the year. Modding: the game was designed to support extensive modification and creation of additional cars and tracks by users themselves. a special WYSIWYG editor, bundled with the game, enables importing of 3D models and allows artists to assign properties and material shaders to objects, with an emphasis on ease of use. The editor exports a single game model file and does not allow opening of, or addition of objects to, an already exported file. The game also supports addition of third-party widgets and plugins written in Python, C++ and C, for uses such as telemetry or interface enhancements. Thanks to these features and to the success of the game, a vast and ever-growing library of the mods is available. Kunos Simulazioni has decided to recognize the quality work and dedication of the modders by including some of the mods in the official content of the game. The first example of this was the Shelby Cobra. Downloadable content: Assetto Corsa released the Dream Pack 1 DLC on March 11, 2015. This DLC brings a number of new licenses to the game, including Nissan, and introduces the NA1 Quarterburgering Nordliv in 3 different layouts. On April 26, 2015, Kunos confirmed the development of the Dream Pack 2 DLC. See also, Netcar Pro, Ferrari Virtual Academy, R-Factor 2, R-Factor, iRacing, Project Cars. References. External links, official website.